Okay, this is just a quick hints and tips. Not really going to show you how it's done or anything, but you can sort of see how it's done. What I've done is I've replaced or bypassed the VRO on a 1985 40 horse Johnson. You can see this is the part that I replaced it with, and it fitted on factory. You can see there's already bolts for me to put it in there, so that was already waiting to go. You might not even need this type of pump. This one had the VRO pulse thing on it. Well, there's actually a hole at the back there, so you can actually get the pump, the normal pump, and it should be fine. What ended up happening was I wasn't getting any fuel flow, and I could tell because I installed this this clear filter. So what it actually, after spending $170 buying this thing, which is this, so you can see it, to know which one to get if you want to do it, and there's the nipple that needs to go on it too. Comes with a smaller one, but you want the wider one, which I've put on there. Because I found that even after I replaced the pump, it still wasn't getting any pump flow, and I could tell by just looking in here, because it would just go, this would just go empty, and then I'd have to pump the primer bulb again. But actually it turned out it was this thing all along. It's the connection to here. Now you don't see all that corrosion when you're looking at it, because it's like this, it's hidden in the side of it. So that was all in there, and I didn't see all the corrosion. Then when I pulled it out, I was like, that's where the e-leak was, and that's why the pump wasn't pumping any fuel. But you have to do all the tests first. I probably jumped ahead and got this too quick, but at least it's done now, and I won't have any problem if the VRO decides to fail. But basically you need to make sure there's no air escaping in any of the lines, and make sure that this is keeping a lot of fuel in it. Even after you've pumped it, if it's still not keeping full, you'll tell because there'll be no fuel in it. Yeah, and you also see the fuel getting pulled through to determine if the pump is working. Yeah, alright, just thought that might help. Yeah, 1985 40 VRO. That one there.